We've got the state brackets. What's caught your eye as we get ready to turn the calendar over to May?
Well, there's a couple of the divisions kind of jumped out at me. I wasn't expecting, but some of them were about what you anticipated as we looked at our top 5 from the last couple weeks. The number 1 seed here in Division 1 is Anthony Wayne. They're number 3 in the state right now, followed by Perrysburg, that by beating Springfield jumped up ahead of them in the number 2 seed. And then Springfield came in at the number 3 seed, and they're still currently number 7 in the state. However, what surprised me was Anthony Wayne chose to play at the site of Bowling Green State University, and the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th seed, including Whitmer, chose to go to Clyde, away from Anthony Wayne. So it shows you how strong Anthony Wayne is right now for teams to want to avoid him if possible. Division 2 was a little bit of surprise when it came out that Maumee was the number 1 seed. I thought maybe Eastwood would get it, but again, they're going behind the hitting of Autumn Geiger, who's batting in the 500s, and then Ruiz again, strong pitching would make them have a nice long run. Oak Harbor, as we had talked about, they are in the Division 3 level. They've got some really solid pitching and hitting going on with Singh and Porter, and so they took the number 1 seed with, again, another team, Wauseon, right behind them. In Division 4, the number 2 spot went to Gibsonburg, which was a little bit of a surprise. But they always play good ball out there, so it's not too big of a surprise.
Obviously, it requires weeks of quality play and quality wins. And to do that, you need quality players. Who are some of the players that we need to keep an eye on here?
Well, Anthony Wayne, Molly Connor is just pitching lights out right now for them. At Perrysburg, you've got Gerard, who's pitching well for them once again this year, and you've got Briggs, who's going to go on and play for Florida State. So those are a couple players in that, as well as, you know, Springfield. They've hit 34 home runs already this season, kind of unheard of. You know, theirs is by committee. The whole team is what's making Springfield stand out and be that number 3 seed. And Whitmer has snuck up there to surprise everybody.
Because of the proximity to Toledo, we spend a lot of time looking at Division 1 and Division 2, but there are some great teams in D3 and D4. That's going to be a tough road out of there.
Yes, I mean, when you're looking down that whole bracket, it's really not any easy games that you can think of. They're all going to be well played. You know, maybe a mistake here and there or a pitch here and there may make the difference on whether or not you're going home or you're continuing on. So that by far, the Division 3 level is one where I really want to keep my eye on to see who's playing the best ball right now. That just really makes you feel like it's springtime and ball time. And so, you know, again, these two things, you're playing to win your league and you're playing to go as far as you can, and that is really where the surprises can happen.
So there you have it. It is officially springtime when you walk outside, and in a couple of days, it's going to be postseason softball time. Duane, look forward to hearing you call games and coming back here to Sports Nightly to break it down with us.
Looking forward to it myself, just to see how these teams all fare in the next week.